Before this video gets underway, I wanted to give a big shout out over to Marvin. I saw him at the Toys R Us earlier today. He pulled me aside. He was like, "Oh, are you that YouTuber?" And we ended up having a nice chat about the Canucks. So yeah, I got recognized in public today. That was very cool. I said that I had to go home and record a video on Christian Wolanin, and that is exactly what I'm doing, as the Vancouver Canucks have just handed out a 2-year, two-way contract extension to Wolanin. And this is honestly a pretty solid move. PATRIK, ALLVIN, you're not making any mistakes here with this one, as Christian Wolanin has honestly been a pretty alright player for the Vancouver Canucks. There's a press release on here. I also wanted to look at Rick Dhaliwal because he tweeted out the details. 2-year, two-way contract extension. In the NHL, he's going to be making $775,000. In the AHL, guess what? It's not $50,000, it's not $75,000, it's not even $100,000. It's $500,000 that he'll be making per season in the AHL if he gets sent down. So, firstly, just congratulations to Christian Wolanin, because this contract seems to maybe be the best one that he's ever had. Actually, I'm not going to go out there and solidify anything until we look at the details here. Let's look at Wolanin and his regular salary. Okay, so this season in the AHL, he was making $350,000. Now, I know $350,000 is not, you know, chump change. A lot of us would probably kill to get $350,000 a year, but for a guy who had been earlier making, let's say, $70,000 on his ELC, $100,000 in the minors, this is a pretty good step up for a guy that honestly has been pretty alright with the Vancouver Canucks. There's really nothing more you could have asked for when it comes to Wolanin and the role that he's able to fill in on this team. Take a look at the Canucks press release on the matter. Vancouver Canucks GM PATRIK, ALLVIN announced that they have signed Wolanin to a 2-year, two-way extension. Christian has been a key contributor at both the NHL and AHL levels this season. He has developed nicely under the watchful eye of our Abbotsford coaching staff and player development team. This has allowed him to step up to his current role in the NHL and show that he can help our team get results. We can go over the entire bio later on Elite Prospects, but originally born in Quebec City, Quebec, Wolanin has presented the U.S. Oh boy. Canucks PR, dude, should say represented there, not just presented. I'm doing your job there, editorializing these articles for you guys. Pay me next time. I'm joking about that. I don't want to work for the Canucks. But either way, Christian Wolanin, 28 years old, 6'2", 190, left-handed defenseman, signed as a free agent by Vancouver this most recent season. And he's a guy who this season has been really good in the AHL. 55 points, 49 games played for the Abby Canucks. He was a menace, one of the best defensemen in the league, period. And because of the Canucks and their injury struggles, you had Wolanin get called up, and he's got 3 points in 15 games with the main squad. Now, that's not entirely amazing, but there are some elements to Wolanin's game that I don't think are all too present in a good number of other defensemen on this team. Wolanin, as you can see in his AHL stint, is very offensively productive, but with the main squad, he doesn't really get those opportunities to shine, mostly because Quinn Hughes gets all the power play time. Now, that's not a bad thing, it's just the circumstances of the team. But when Wolanin decides to go for a skate, for example, when he decides to pinch in along the boards in the offensive zone, you could see a certain level of dynamism that isn't there in other guys like Tyler Myers or Oliver Ekman-Larsson, or you could even say other players that haven't suited up in a while, like Travis Dermott, for example. Kyle Burrows, Ethan Bear, Noah Juleson, you have got Guillaume Brisebois, lots of guys just circling around, and Wolanin definitely has more of an offensive touch compared to all these guys. And so for the next 2 seasons, just being an up-and-down kind of guy, an AHL guy, NHL guy, sometimes filling in when there are injuries like there are right now, this is definitely a more than fair option. It's good for him that he's getting $500,000 in the AHL. It's good for him that he's getting this two-way opportunity for 2 years. The Vancouver Canucks have themselves a really strong AHL defenseman that can help out once in a while in the National Hockey League level, and these are the types of guys that you need to fill out your lineup as you succeed further down the line. Now, I'm going to be honest, the Canucks do play a game later today. Who are they playing? Let's go ahead and Google that. Canucks. And we will see they're playing the Sharks. Okay, I'm not going to be able to watch the game, I don't think. There is some community center hockey going on, and I want to participate in that because, yeah, you know, healthy mind, healthy life, right? But either way, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to watch this game, which will probably be Filip Hronek's debut with the team, so that'll be interesting to see. We'll catch up on the results later tonight, I guess. Maybe make a video if anything significant happens. But either way, you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Christian Wolanin re-signing with the team. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.